No, it's too late.
The powerhouse Los Angeles Lakers versus the Pacific-leading Golden State Warriors. It's a California classic here on 2K Sports.
In Oakland, California, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Warriors at Oracle Arena. The starting five, this is our lineup brought to you by T-Mobile. And just a single game trip away from Los Angeles for the Lakers. Losing on the road to the Knicks in their last game. The final margin at just a single point. And sometimes, Clark, those close losses are the ones that really stick with you.
You can't expect to outscore your opponents with that feeble offering from the field that they had. I mean, weak shot selection, poor execution, not enough good quality shots. I mean, that's a recipe for bad offense.
Now let's check out the
ice-cold
keys to the game. Clark, let's take a look at the Lakers. What will be the key for them?
Ronny Turiaf is definitely a guy they need to keep an eye on. He's been in a good groove, really flowing lately, helping his team amass this win streak. He's rebounding at an impressive rate. His work on the boards is having an impact, no doubt about it.
There we go.
On the other side, what about Golden State? What will be the key for them?
The big question is going to be how they deal with LeBron. He's a potent scorer with a bevy of moves at his disposal. With his offensive arsenal, you've got to think about double teaming.
We'll see how it pans out. Thanks, Clark.
Dang it.
There's a Buki. 2 hands for safety. And the Lakers have possession. Clark, this is the first time they're seeing Golden State.
No surprises last year. This team did not pose much of a threat.
They were brutal. James with it. Last game he had 34 points.
Dang it.
Gets in close.
Hey, AK, how you doing?
The board. These two teams, Clark, just really playing on different levels.
They really were, Kevin. The outcomes were rarely in doubt. A clean sweep, simply said.
On defense, the Lakers. To the inside. Here's Turiaf. Green with the rebound.
Well, he was wide open for a reason. The D was just begging for him to attempt that.
James misses.
Dang it.
Lakers on D. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You know, they just struggle to make shots. And sometimes with teams, when they're missing shots, it has a way to take other parts of their game down too.
And
all right.
They just worked San Antonio in that last game. To Jackson. Davis is on.
I'm gonna play some games while I'm waiting for my career stream, so if you don't see anything, you know what. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, though.
James with it. Averaging 28 points a game. The handoff to Green. Tipped. The Lakers maintain possession. James with it.
Kevin, even with his shooting ability, you can't settle for long-range bombs like that.
Jackson. Inside runner. That's good.
It wasn't a direct line to the NBA for Steven Jackson. This guy played in the CBA, Australia, Venezuela, and the Dominican Republic before establishing himself as a clutch player on a championship team with San Antonio and a key call in the Warriors' playoff success a couple of seasons ago.
And here is Davis. He's against Turioff. 5 on the shot clock.
With that, they find themselves missing on 4 of their first 5 shot attempts. That's not a good start. Actually, it's a bad start for them.
Ellis can't get it to go.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
To Bradley. To the elbow. Here's Davis.
Dang it.
Put an end
Should
to
I make
the
a post
scoring.
score?
The
If you
Warriors
want
lead.
to. Oh, foul.
Ellis, almost a three-point
I've been in a
opportunity.
scoring dry
Still
spell
go to
this
the line for two.
so far.
Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. Take a look at the Warriors. Great team that likes high-scoring games. And of course, there's the Lakers, 1 spot ahead of them. Another team with a great scoring season.
They score the ball so well and so quickly because they play with great freedom. I mean, everybody is confident in each other. They know the coaches are giving them the green light. As long as it's a good shot, you're free to take it at any time. And that's how they play. Full throttle all the time with a lot of freedom. Boy, as we see Monte Ellis, what's not to like about this guy's game? Speed, dexterity, range, the ability to finish in traffic, and he's got a scorer's mentality. He's always on the attack.
Now Jackson. The Lakers missing that time. From short range. Kept alive. Here's Turioff. And it's off. Questionable decision-making there. To Rondo. Here's James. Drains it from short range.
Kevin, that first step of his is as quick as a hiccup. He gets to the rim almost at will.
Jackson. And here is Ellis. Knocks it down from 19 feet. Rondo with it, averaging 6 points per contest. Right wing. Powell backs in. The jump hook. Money with the post shot. And it's now all evened up at 7.
He's typically not the first or even the second option on offense, but you need your role players to hit shots when they're called upon.
And here is Ellis. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. To Azubuike.
Yep.
Beatrice was parked down low and got hit with a 3-second call. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And of course the Lakers, a game behind. The Lakers with a chance to retake the lead.
Who slam it down?
Drives it in off the lovely cut to the rack.
The well-set screen freed him up for the nasty throwdown. Nice execution.
Beatrice a screen. Now Jackson. James covering with the fadeaway, and Jackson gets it to go.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Rondo with it. Here's Green.
There we go.
Makes the long distance connection. 6 points for him.
Well, the D was in the area, but when you're guarding a sharpshooter like that, you need to be airtight on him before he catches the ball.
Here's Azubuike. Rips it down off the beautiful pass.
Kalena Azubuike was undrafted, but in high school, He finished his career as the second all-time leading scorer in Oklahoma prep basketball history, scoring over 3,500 points. Athletic, a strong rebounder, and he's improved as a shooter.
Rondo with it. To LeBron, takes a three.
Dang it. It was wide open, too.
So the Warriors take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
That's a huge win, a big third-quarter comeback. Definitely a great game to watch as well.
Rondo with the ball. Steven Jackson making his last shot. Davis. A little long, but it goes in. They lead 14
No, what?
to
What happened?
13.
What happened? Oh, right. The question is up. Coach's question? Alright. You?
Can't sink the first.
Brandon Wright is
You're gonna
long
get
and
death rest
athletic.
and pull scores stuck
Long
on the
drink
three.
of water, we call him in basketball jargon. You know, when he was at North Carolina, he set the ACC record for field goal percentage by a freshman at 65% shooting. He was nabbed on draft day in a trade for Jason Richardson.
James with it, guarded by Jackson. Here's
Ooh,
Davis.
boy.
By the time the D could react, it was too late. That's how to rise up for the throwdown.
And here is Ellis, averaging 19 points per contest. As a Buki. And here is Ellis. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Jackson. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling
Ah,
for
come
all those
on.
shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
The Lakers were the last to touch it. Nice game. Great performance by Steven Jackson.
He came out aggressively right from the start, looking to get his shot, and he's delivered so far. It's hard to keep it up once the defense starts to make some adjustments there.
Well, if he keeps shooting at this rate, it won't be long before that happens. Now Jackson. Last time out he had 38 points. And it's that hustle, Clark, that translates into more opportunities, getting going fast here.
Yep, exactly right. They're really going after it to start this game. A nice, good start for him.
Rondo with it.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute. Make that week. Hey, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
Jackson backs down. Got a hand on it. The Lakers in the lead.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in mid-air and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league.
Oh, Steph Curry's in the game at shooting guard.
Solid presence inside, tough to handle.
They're one
Rookie
of the premier
Steph
rebounding
Curry.
teams for a reason. They've prioritized it. I mean, it's a team thing with these guys. They expect anybody on the court to get a rebound. And that's what they do. They get after rebounds, and they hold each other accountable in that area of the game.
Now here's Beatrice, averaging 8 points a game.
I think I mastered Pro Stick. Really?
He's camped in the lane there.
That's
He gets the
interesting.
3-second call. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They lead by 4. And here is Green. Curry meets him. Davis on the perimeter. Buries it from 14 feet. He's got 8.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead.
I like Parker stage in full sense. I think Promise one more
It's fun to
fun.
watch. Andres
Right.
Beatrice was drafted back in 2004, and I can remember how emotional he was on that night. So excited, so happy. He brings that same kind of enthusiasm and passion to the court. As a matter of fact, he taught himself in only 6.
So it's the Lakers now. 4-point game. And here is Howard. Be a drench on him. Shoots.
Ah,
Block.
shit.
Howard can't hit.
They're making an early statement here. I mean, crashing the glass and cleaning up every miss.
Here's Curry. Kept alive. Drops it in on the layup. And the Lakers have possession. Davis down low. Working on Turioff. The turnaround Jay. And Davis can't get it to go. And it certainly seems like they have gotten every miss.
Well, Kevin, they're +5 right now, which is a good margin to start a game.
And here is Ellis. And here is Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. Golden State is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless
Yeah.
this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Maggette with it. Last game we saw him score 14. From 20 feet out, gets the bucket. And we're now all tied up at 24.
Corey Maggette only spent 1 year at Duke before bouncing to the NBA, and he earned the nickname Maximus because of his tremendous build and strength and his aggressive style of play. He's a guy who really thrives on taking the ball to the basket and getting to the foul line. He hasn't been able to get on track here.
Here comes Monte Ellis. Ellis nails it from close.
Pro him in some pro difficulty. Really?
They're making shots and playing lockdown deep.
Timeout called the Lakers. We'll see a new set here for the Warriors. And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 2. Right wing to Bradley. Number 1. Stop the run. Cans the shot. We're now all tied up at 26. Dumps it off. Here's Curry. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. They take a 2-point lead.
I tell you what, Kevin,
Ah,
both
come
teams
on.
have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
The Warriors with the narrow lead.
They've controlled the boards at both ends of the floor, and that's a big key. Now, if they could get out on the fast break and get a few easy looks.
And the Lakers have possession. And for next Friday, be sure to tune in. It'll be Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. And they'll take on the Los Angeles Lakers. It'll get rolling at 7:30 Eastern.
You know they're going to be extra hyped up for this one.
You're right. And so here's Golden State. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. A wild high bounce, but canned anyway.
Next week I only have 3 days of school. Really?
Talk about a difficult shot. The defender was breathing down his neck, so he faded away and lofted it over the top. Beautifully done.
James with it. 6 points for him. To McGee. It's tipped. 6 seconds to shoot.
You have to play smart with the ball in your
And I'll get that out of here.
Stuffed. Stuffed it and grabs the rock. The one-man stuffed by McGee.
Bullshit defense.
The Warriors leading. The break is on. Here's Curry. Bradley hauls it in off the defensive glass. James.
Can't we make a 3?
Can't take the lead.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Wright commits the loose ball foul. That's his first foul. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. We'll take a look at Maggette, fourth in the league and as consistent as they come.
Field goal percentage is always a function of the kinds of shots you take. And this guy here, I tell you what, not only does he make a high percentage of his shots, but he takes good shots on a regular basis.
James with it, guarded by Jackson. Shoots
Oh,
from the post.
damn it.
James misses.
Yeah, I
It's
hate
a
school
neck-and-neck
too.
game in Golden State. Long, down low. Lays it right in. James with it. He's got 6. Looking to...
That was ferocious. And he hung on the rim as if to say, your basket is my basket.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Bradley gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul of the game. Let's now take a look at what happened yesterday around the NBA. Out in Oklahoma City, the Thunder pick up the win as the Milwaukee Bucks lose. The Suns fall short on the road as the Timberwolves take care of business. Out in Portland, the Trailblazers pick up the win. The Memphis Grizzlies dropping that one. And back to the game we go. Azubuike, no good.
Looked like he had the angle. That's a bad miss that close to the goal.
And tomorrow evening, 6:30 Eastern,
Ugh.
we'll see Devin Harris and the New Jersey Nets. And they'll take on the Los Angeles Lakers. That one's scheduled for tip-off at 6:30 Eastern.
They're a lot of fun to watch right now.
You're right. Number 1 is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. They'll be facing the Denver Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Some changes there for the Lakers. Azubuike with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. No good. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Their next game playing at home is
Oh, come on.
couldn't tie it up. No bucket.
Yeah, that. I mean, it wasn't just you, AK.
Deflects the
like a
pass.
lot of us, some of us had part in that as well. Me included.
Maggette with it. He's covered by Rondo. To Azubuike, uncovered. He's got
But I
6.
think one
Rondo
stream
with
in
it.
particular,
About 8.5
like, got him
minutes
over
left
the
in
edge.
second.
You no longer watch
Perimeter.
streams in this channel. It was
Here's Bradley.
NFL head coach
Buries
09
the
stream.
short-range jumper. Sweet touch
And I think
by the
Gersh was
10-year
there,
veteran
too.
out of Texas.
And that day.
On the wing, Steven Jackson. To Turioff. Azubuike, easy shot. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Bradley, guarded by Jackson. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Golden State turns it over. We'll go the other way. And fans, look out for next Tuesday. It's a road game for the Hornets. They find themselves at Staples Center to take on the Lakers. That one gets underway at 7:30 Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
The Lakers trail. Bradley. Kept alive. The dump off to 0. Can't tie up the score.
You can't D up a layup any better than that. Nice work. On the wing, Steven Jackson.
is Ellis. Rondo with the rebound. Here comes Rajon Rondo. From close range. Here comes Monte Ellis. The lead is 2. Swing pass, right wing to Ellis. Curry.
Oh no, it's Curry.
He's got 9.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
McGee inside. Here's Bradley.
Oh,
Shot is off. Now Golden State takes it the other way.
3 rings? Wow.
Just over 6 minutes left in the half.
We've been grinding. Not a shooter.
Jackson off from three-point land.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Some changes there.
You guys
for the
are
Lakers.
grinding.
And here is Ellis. He has 5. The leaner over Green hits the quick shot. 7 points in the game. The pass cut off by Curry.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
And that one's good by Maggette. So it's the Lakers now. 6-point game. Here's James. Gets the post shot to fall.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
To Jackson. Here's Curry. Scooped up. Ellis. It's in for 3.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
Bradley. He's guarded by Ellis.
Ooh.
Ooh, he just toasted the defender and then applied the jam. Gave the D a mouthful on that one.
The Warriors leading. Timeout called the Warriors. Some adjustments here for the Warriors. And here is Ellis. He's got 10 to the wing. Six seconds to shoot. To Turioff. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing the Hornets. James with it. He's got 10. Green, no luck.
Ill-advised shot there. No question about it.
Here's Turioff. Rips it down with one hand.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Howard.
How?
Close. Can't hit. So the Warriors take it the other way. To Curry. From close range. Count it and the foul. Good for the three-point play. James with it. About 3.5 minutes left in the second. Unload from 9. And here's Golden State. It's a 10-point game. Five on the shot clock. Turioff. And it's no good. Poor shot selection there, to say the least. Here's Green. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's really changed the game with his contributions off the bench.
His energy is rubbing off onto his teammates as well. They're really benefiting from his effort. Rondo is in at the point. And here is Ellis. It's a 10-point game. Randolph in the paint.
Come on.
Curry, guarded by Green. Over Green, rebounded by Howard. The Lakers can cut it to single digits here. Here's James. The shot misses.
Damn it.
So the Warriors take it the other way. 2:24 left in the half. Baseline. To Curry. Ellis. From deep. Shot's good. He's got 13.
You can see that they're not worried about being conservative here. I mean, they're going after it. They're looking to shoot shots from behind the arc, taking more here than they did in the first quarter, and trying to put this team away. In traffic, he pulls it down. Outstanding effort by the big fella.
To Curry. Ellis down low. Randolph backs him down to Beadrinch. And here is Ellis. He's covered by Rondo. Beadrinch. That's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over. Some adjustments here for the Warriors. The Lakers are trying to stop this run.
They really need a bucket to get their offense back on track.
And here is Howard working on Turioff to James. The three. The shot is off. Now Golden State takes it the other way. Here's Jackson. Misses the tray.
You can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
Howard threw this one out of bounds and turns it over. The Warriors flip the switch these last few minutes and can't miss from downtown.
It's kind of contagious, Kevin. One guy hits and then another, and pretty soon, everybody's knocking down threes.
Ref. Yo.
And here is Ellis. He's got 13. Here's Maggette. Pockets the three ball. 9 points in the game so far.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
James.
Charging?
LeBron
What?
with the charge, and that's his first foul of the game.
Charging? Are you
Sometimes if
kidding
you've
me?
been on the wrong end in your mind of a foul, it's hard to shake that mentally for a player. It might take a couple trips back up and down the floor.
Well, the good ones are able to go into next play mode. The very good players realize there are a lot of plays in the course of an NBA game, and you have to let the bad one go and get ready for the next one. The same with the good play. You got to let it go and get ready for the next play. They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Here's James. Kisses it off the glass and in. 12 points for him.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Here's Turioff. Misses the buzzer beater. The Warriors
Have been on a scoring tear, Kevin.
Yeah, but still plenty of time left. This game is far from over. And that concludes the first half. The score, 57-41. Okay, it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. Warriors have been able to score so... Welcome back to the start of the second half. You know, some of the fans at home are hoping for a comeback here. We'll see if that can happen as we start this quarter. And here comes James. 12 points for him.
Whoa.
Nice shot by James.
That was one of those nice little teardrops that looks like it doesn't have a prayer and then softly drops right in.
And here is Ellis. He's got 13. Tosses it up. Shot is off. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. 18 points was their biggest deficit of the game. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Azubuike.
Hard to manage. I mean, this thing is not as responsive
He's
as
just so
modern
gifted
games.
offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Jackson. Davis gets it, but surprisingly, that's only his first rebound. LeBron gets it to the fall.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
Azubuike with the ball. Stolen by the Lakers. Here's Bradley. Cuts the score to single digits. That's 8 unanswered points.
My goodness, Kevin, their offense has really caught fire. And if this keeps up, they won't be behind.
Come on.
Now Jackson. 8 points for him.
Boy, they appear to be a little tight after halftime.
Ooh.
Oh, up high and down hard. 20 points for him.
They've really flipped the script here. Their hustle at both ends has got them back into this one.
Inside.
Nope.
Blocked. It's going the other way. Nice block by McGee. Here's Davis. The rebound by Monte Ellis.
We've seen him make that mid-range shot, but just not often enough.
Poked away. The steal by the Lakers. LeBron. Beadridge has it, and that's his 8th rebound of the contest. Here's Jackson. Can't put an end to the run.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look.
What the heck just happened?
That was a perfect chance to finish on the break, and he let it slip away.
As we go down to Cheryl Miller, who has a report from her conversation with Don Nelson.
Hey, Kev, they are going to get an easy win on us, he said, unless we fix our biggest problem, turnovers. He said we got to protect the ball and just get our heads in the game and get our... That's the latest from courtside, Kev.
Thank you, Cheryl. And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by the Lakers.
They certainly
Come
haven't
on.
been very good here in the quarter in regards to protecting the ball, Kev.
The breakaway dunk by Bradley. 6 points for him. The Warriors leading. Here's Turioff. Makes it from 18 feet out. And yeah, for turnovers, they had 3 already this quarter.
And that's a lot of missed chances, partner. And it's the same thing. Those 3 opportunities can mean a 10, 12-point swing in score differential. Each basket they make after you hand it over, it's also a chance you didn't have to score yourself.
And here is Green. He's got 6. 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by James.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
Timeout called the Warriors. And here is Ellis. He's got 16. Gets in close. Lays it right in. 18 points for him.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
The Lakers giving up on the turnover. That's their 6th of the game.
This is just a magnificent shooting performance we're watching here. The other team has to feel healthy.
He is lights out from beyond the arc, and he shows no signs of slowing down. Clark What do you do as a coach and try and slow down the shooting?
Well, Kevin, sometimes there's not much you can do other than challenging every shot, maybe throwing different defenders at him, but sometimes you just have to hope that he misses some shots.
Jackson leads the game in assists. James with it. 22 points for him. Over Jackson. Nice shot by James.
He's doing as much as he possibly can out there, but his teammates have to carry their weight if they're going to have a chance to win.
And here is Ellis. 18 points for him. Beadrick.
Nope.
Tipped. The Lakers trail. No look pass. Here's James. Flushes it with the one-handed jam. 26 points for him.
He's just decided to put the team on his back and take over the scoring load this quarter.
Here's Azubuike. Knocked down the trifecta. Nice bucket by the four-year man out of Kentucky.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
Davis drains it from the corner. 12 points for him.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Here's Beadrick. Great finish in traffic. James with it. 26 points for him. Dumps it off. Here's Green. Kept alive. Rips it down.
Those are exactly the kind of plays that coaches just love to see. Get in there and run down those missed shots and pound them home.
And here is Ellis. To Jackson. Looking to heat up a bit. Green with the rebound.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Oh! Rips it down with both hands. And he has 28 points for the game.
My goodness gracious, Kevin. That's got to be the dunk of the night. No question about it.
Jackson. Beadrick inside. The steal.
And you look at what they've done, or rather what they haven't. Oh!
And here is Ellis. He's got 18. Right wing. Jackson to the high post. 6 seconds to shoot. The Warriors will keep possession. Clark, and this can't continue to be the story for them. You can't convert if you're handing over the ball.
Well, without question, Kevin, you're exactly right. They've had a tough time getting into their offensive flow here because they've turned it over too much.
And here is Ellis. Under 5 minutes left in the third. Not even close. James can't tie it up.
And Kevin, they're just showing that flat-out domination on the board. Good, strong, aggressive play inside.
And here is Ellis. Azubuike with the ball. Beadrick a screen. 5 on the shot clock. To Beadrick. Shoots a 3. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation. Davis really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's been devouring rebounds here in the last few minutes. Leave some for your teammates, big fella.
He's really been aggressive, tracking down rebounds and securing the ball for his team. Rondo with it. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's James. Hits from long range. 33 points for him. And here is Ellis. 18 points for him. Working on Howard. To end the drought. Inside. Graceful finish.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that soft.
To Bradley. He's covered by Azubuike. Here's James. Kept alive. Davis booking off the offensive rebound. 16 points for him.
Nice, big momentum builders, those second chance points.
Jackson. Six seconds to shoot. Here's Beadrinch. Cans it from in close.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
And here comes James. 33 points for him. Six seconds to shoot. Here's Howard. Drops it in on the layup.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
And here is Ellis. Baseline jumper. That's good. He's got 20.
Kevin, this has really been a competitive, fun game.
To the elbow. Davis. Laid in with the D draped all over him. He's got 18.
Damn.
Here's Jackson. Rips it down with one hand.
For him, that was a monster dunk. But it was easy because nobody was around to challenge. Yeah, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Ellis. From the paint. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. That's on Dwight Howard, one of the most explosive and electrifying players in the NBA, Monte Ellis.
And Kevin, he makes it look easy. His speed, his shooting ability, and the knack for putting the ball in the hole from a variety of angles, he's a special scorer.
James with it. Gets a good look, and that is good.
The game just showed everything wrong with 2K. Yeah, I agree.
Level is really picked
I can't
up here in the
move
second half.
smoothly in this game. It's just the movement is just not responsive. Don't leave Curry wide open.
Turioff is called for a loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Lakers in the lead. LeBron. From short range. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Corey Maggette.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
The Warriors could opt for the quick shot here. That would leave him with the final possession. Stolen away by the Lakers.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns him a quick bucket in transition.
Ellis with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. Here's Jackson. Count the baseline J. He's got 12.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Ooh!
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
And here is Ellis. He's got 22. The handoff to What a big-time shot to beat the buzzer.
You got to be cool and confident to hit a shot like that. He is, and he delivered.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's 88-85. And so here's Golden State. They've trailed by as many as 6. Curry. Kept alive. Here's Azubuike. Watches the open J.
No defense there to bother the shot, and he still misfired. His coach does not look happy.
Here's Green. Oh! Dunks it down with one hand. He's shooting 40% from three-point range. Curry. Bullseye! And they draw to within 3.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
And so here's Golden State, trailing by 5. Here's Curry, and James pulls it down.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
Over at Zabuki. Nice shot by James.
That's what makes an offense flow. Good execution, smart shots.
Here's Maggette.
Again, shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both.
Kevin, they've been very efficient from the line today, extremely efficient, especially here in the second half. I mean, they've not missed one yet. 100% from the line, that's strong. He's having a big game on the glass. His hustle and tenacity is outstanding.
Maggette backs down. Beatrice. And to no one's surprise, it's off the mark. And here comes James. He's got 39. Tipped. Stolen by the Warriors. Here's Azubuike. Rips it down with one hand.
Too easy. Far too easy.
And here comes James. From 11 feet away. And the basket good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And so here's Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Curry hits the tricky fadeaway jump.
I'm not a big fan of the fadeaway in that situation, but he drained it. Nice shot.
Here's James. Oh! Flushes it with the one-handed jam. To the elbow. Azubuike from inside. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. To James. Sinks it.
He's put the team on his shoulders and really carried them offensively. An amazing performance by that man.
Here's Beatrice. Buried by Beatrice. And he's got a double-double. And the Lakers have possession. Leading by 5. Here's Davis. Flushes it off the nice pick.
It's the little things that can make the difference. A nice pick helped free him up for that dunk.
On defense, the Lakers. 7-point differential. Beatrice. Maggette up top. 6 seconds to shoot. Now here's Beatrice. He started by
No, get that shit out of here.
had a piece of it.
Lakers ball.
Davis has been sensational.
He's an absolute force in the paint out there. He's very comfortable down in that low box area, and defenders have a tough time dealing with him.
They have to keep feeding him the ball the way he's performing out there. It seems like with every touch he gets inside, it's an easy layup regardless of who's on him. The Lakers in the lead. Davis dunks it down with one hand. 24 points for him.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
Down low. Turioff was parked down
Oops.
low and got hit with the 3-second
Wah,
clock.
wah.
And the Lakers have possession. 9-point game.
Speed kills after every rebound or bucket. They're pushing it ahead down the floor. They're killing them on the break.
Now Jackson. 12 points for him. Maggette with it. Davis is there. Here's Jackson. No good. And the Lakers go with it the other way.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
And here's Golden State. They trail by 11. Here's Claxton. A missed three.
Hey, my man, a word to the wise. There is a reason you're that open. Leave that shot alone. He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
Long to the corner. Speedy gets the bucket from 20 feet away.
His offense normally comes and goes, but he'll take that bucket.
And the Lakers have possession. Here's Davis. Steven Jackson grabs the board. The Warriors can trim it to single digits. Running out of time. To Law. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Can't hit from beyond the arc. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 11.
Ugh. Dang it.
Under 6 minutes left to the fourth. Here's Turner.
Get that out of here.
Takes it up. Stopped him cold. The rejection by Howard.
Bullshit
It's tipped.
defense.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Long gets in close. Bradley grabs the rebound inside.
That's poor shot selection, Kev. He shouldn't even be thinking about casting it up from there.
To Maggette. Long jacks up the triple. No good. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way.
Bruh.
Tough miss. They got a good look, just couldn't capitalize.
The dump off to Jackson. In close. It counts. And the foul. That's on Dwight Howard. We'll see a new set here for the Warriors. Now Jackson. He completes the three-point play. So it's the Lakers now. 8-point game. Here's Davis. Rips it down with one hand. He's got 26.
There's high percentage shots, and then there are 100% shots. That's as close as it gets right there.
Grant is whistled for reaching in. That's his third foul so far. The bench has really come on strong these last few minutes.
They've really got to be ecstatic with the play from the subs. They've come in and given them a huge boost.
Azubuike with the ball. 11 points in the game. Five on the shot clock. Stolen away by the Lakers.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Here's James. Beadrich holds it in, and that's his 11th rebound of the game. To the inside. Beadrich's shot is off. He's done a great job, Clark, of controlling the ball.
Boy, he sure has, Kevin. I mean, focus and quality ball handling, very impressive. He's really had a positive impact on his team with that kind of work.
Maggette with it. 13 points in the game. It's off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. And here is Ellis, trailing by 10. Open look, and that one's good by Maggette.
They say the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA, but you certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet stroke.
And here is Howard, defended by Beatrice. Green. Yes, and the foul. It's on Andres Beatrice.
First team. Green, shooting one.
Good for the three-point play. Has Zabuki with the ball. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Beatrice a screen. Now Jackson. James covering. On the paint from short range. Jackson misses.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
On defense, the Warriors. Goes up.
Couldn't can it that time, but you keep taking it to the rack like that, and good things will happen for you.
Here's Ellis. Gets the bucket and the foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. 14 foul. Ellis, shooting one.
He completes the three-point play. James with it. He has 45 points. Green, right wing. Rebounded by Corey Maggette.
That shot didn't have a chance. He doesn't have the softest touch, and the defense was in his jersey. Got to look for a better shot.
Bradley gets the reach-in call. That's number 5 on him. Head to the line for 2.
Not a good foul. They send him to the line and stop the clock.
And he makes the first one.
A moped accident the summer before last season derailed Monte Ellis's race to stardom, but he appears to be back in stride and on his way to being a star.
And the Lakers have possession. 6-point lead. And here is Davis. Right wing. To Bradley. Davis. No luck. So the Warriors take it the other way.
He's normally pretty accurate around the rim, but he couldn't make the layup that time.
Here's Beatrice and misses. What was that all about? The steal by Ellis. The Warriors trail. Ellis. Yes, from downtown.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
James with it. To end the run. Oh, hammered. And he'll go to the line. That's on Kalena Azubuike.
Tough call, but the right. Too much contact during the shooting motion.
Perfect from the line, and it's a 5-point ball game.
With that trip to the line, he just made it a 2-possession game, Kevin.
Oops.
Ellis wasn't touching the line there. That's going to be over and back. Nice game.
I am reading,
Jackson.
as
Really
for those
doing
of
a
you,
great
I mean,
job of finding the open man, and he has his
you
team
got a post score
working
and a
in
play
harmony
shot.
because of it. It's like he has a second set of eyes.
He is doing such a great job of distributing, Clark. How do you counteract that?
They need to put more pressure on the ball and to try to force him to give it up before he gets comfortable.
The Warriors take a full timeout. They're losing by 7. 1:02 left to the fourth. Now Jackson. He's got 15. Azubuike with the ball. Here's Ellis. Nets it from the wing. 32 points in the game.
Wow, you really have to sit back and admire what this guy is doing for his team right now. They're down, yet he stepped it up and he's delivered.
Less than 1 minute left. .6 seconds to shoot. And here is Davis, covered by Maggette. With 1 on the clock, and Davis gets it to go.
I saw that, Gersh.
Yeah, Kevin.
I've actually known this for hours.
Jackson misses. The Lakers have this one well in hand, especially looking at the clock. Here's Davis. Connects.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
Ellis.
We get the win, baby.
Win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Warriors, 121-112. LeBron James is the Jordan Brand player of the game, and some solid numbers.
Yeah, Kevin, he was really stroking. He shot the lights out, and there was just no one out on the floor who could stop him.
Right.
Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan.
Thanks a lot for the sub, Rayleigh McLaughlin. Rayleigh, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. Thanks for the sub. Alright, so that's it for the stream. I'll be streaming NBA 2K21 My Career in a few minutes. Subscribe, hit that bell icon, like the stream. I'll see you soon.